Governor Fubara administration in Rivers State has received 726 billion naira in revenues in the last 3 quarters of the 2024 fiscal year, according to the Rivers State Budget Performance Report. The figure is an aggregate of all revenues received by the state government, including from the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee, independent revenue, otherwise called internally generated revenue (IGR), other receipts, aid, grants and capital development fund, and the opening balance for 2024. The BPR is produced quarterly by the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning in conjunction with the Office of the Accountant General and Ministry of Finance and published on the state website. The document shows that from January to September, the state FAC and IGR surpassed its 2024 budget targets, indicating a strong revenue profile for the state despite over a year of political crisis. Of particular note is that despite the political turmoil and high inflation, the state IGR has ballooned to a record high generating an average of over 30 billion naira in the third quarter of the year. According to the third quarter BPR published on the state government's website, Rivers State has received a cumulative sum of 720.2 billion naira between January and September 2024. Of the amount, the state government has received 597.8 billion naira, 116.2% as recurrent revenue as against 514.3 billion naira is budgeted for the current fiscal year. It has also received 122.4 billion naira as other receipts, aid and grants, capital development fund, in addition to its 6 billion naira opening balance for the 2024 fiscal year. A breakdown of the recurrent revenue indicates that the state government received a lot of 328.7 billion naira, 116% as FAC revenue in 9 months, as against 283.2 billion naira budget provisions. Also, the state government has received 269.2 billion naira, which is 116.5% as IGR, as against 231 billion naira captured in the budget. Of the 122.4 billion naira from other receipts, the oil-rich state received 66.7 billion naira as grants and aid and 54.7 billion naira as capital development funds within 9 months of the year. Governor Fubara, who was the Accountant General of the state before being elected Governor of Nigeria's second richest state, has repeatedly acknowledged a leap in the IGR of the state since becoming governor. For instance, Mr. Fubara said the state IGR has jumped from the about 12 billion naira monthly he met when he assumed office to 25 billion naira monthly. A review of the BPR by Premium Time shows that the state made over 30 billion naira as IGR in some months, a development that made Budget, a non-profit organization, rank the state as the only one after Lagos State that can survive without federal allocation. Wow. Yeah, so if they not stop all this federal allocation that these people are shouting about, Wike and its cohorts are shouting about. So, and I've been asking, where has the man been seeing money to run the affairs of the state since this verdict from the courts? Okay, bowed by the healthy IGR profile, Governor Fubara recently boasted that a court decision stopping the release of federal allocation to his state was the least of his worries, saying he would continue to pay contractors and workers. For instance, in the first quarter of the year, Rivers State received 101 billion naira as FAC revenue and 85.7 billion naira, representing 37.1% of its budget, as IGR. The figure indicates that the state received an average of 28.6 billion naira as IGR from January to March. Also, within first quarter, it received 19.7 billion naira from other receipts, 19 billion naira as aid and grants for the and 700 million naira as capital development fund. In the second quarter, the state government received 107 billion naira as FAC revenue and 78.9 billion naira in IGR. Can you just see all of this? So is this the reason why the man say he no bother? Hi. Eh. Despite Wike's trouble, the man Fubara is doing well. Very well, oh. He is surprising everybody. Can you imagine? Wike killed River State. That is why he never wanted to go home and rest. Wike looted River State treasury like no other since the creation of River State. You can see from records that the IGR jumped from 12 billion naira to 25 billion naira. Wike was collecting the IGR for his personal use. Of a truth, there's no governor as rich as Wike in Nigeria. In fact, Wike is richer than Tinubu. Imagine a governor making between 10 to 12 billion naira a month, which is higher than what some states get from FAC. Wike said that all the PDP governors put together, they are not his match. River State suffered in the hands of a Wike. In all this, Wike didn't even pay minimum wage of 35%, 35,000 naira to workers, wicked from the pit of air. Transparency and accountability in action. Hey, God, in fact, now this one I the best Wike now, because this guy he fall in hand. The unstoppable governor, they don't praise am now. Governor Fubara is a renowned accountant. He is safeguarding rivers resources and utilizing it well. God go shame Tinubu, the Emperor General. Yes. With 4 members of Rivers State House of Assembly in collaboration with the governor, wasn't stronger in revenue generation. Kudos to you, K and Able Schools. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.